and welcome to Tomi Talks TV, the place to be to build great love relationships. I'd like to start by saying a very big thank you. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and your comments on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. I really appreciate you because you're helping us spread the message further, faster. So thank you very much indeed. Now today I'll be taking one of your questions and it goes like this. What do you do when your husband separates from you without informing you? He just walked out of the marriage under pretense, abandoning me with kids to take care of. Now my heart really goes out to you feeling this way and finding yourself in this sort of situation, because this is a tough place to find yourself in. To give your life to someone, to pour out your heart for someone, and then to find yourself in a position where they essentially just turn their back and walk away from you. It's a tough place to find yourself in, and my heart goes out to you. For anyone who has read my book, Get Real, The Myths and Realities of Finding and Keeping Love, you will know that actually this was the story of my parents. So this was exactly what happened in my family, and this is one of the main reasons why I do what I do today. So I love my parents very dearly, but the truth of the matter is this: their marriage did not work, and my mother found herself in a position where she had to take care of 4 children on her own. So I know exactly where you're coming from. This was the reason why I made up my mind that I was not going to go through the sort of pain that she went through, and I started studying marriage for myself, and now that has become a ministry to other people. So I can understand where you're coming from. Now, what do you do in this sort of situation? Well, the first thing you need to do is to acknowledge your pain, because let's face it, it's a painful place to find yourself in when someone turns their back on you. So there's no point pretending, there's no point denying it. It's painful, you know, and acknowledge the fact that you're hurt, acknowledge the fact that there's pain in your heart, and give all that pain to God. You see, God is the one that has the capacity, the ability to heal your heart. So you need to turn all that pain over to Him and give Him an opportunity to heal your heart again. I mean, you may find yourself crying, you may find, it's difficult to deal with emotionally, but God is the one that will be able to lift you out of this situation that you find yourself in and begin to heal your heart gradually. Don't allow yourself to become a victim of this situation, but let God heal your heart. And part of that also is for you to ask God for the grace to forgive your husband, because you really cannot move forward until you have forgiven him. Somebody said very wisely that forgiveness is setting a prisoner free and discovering that the prisoner was you. So you've got to make up your mind. If you're going to move forward from this situation, then you've got to make up your mind to forgive your husband. It's not time that heals hurts, it's forgiveness that heals hurts. And God will give you the grace to be able to forgive your husband and release him, so that any bitterness towards him does not spill over in how you talk to your children about him. Now, the third thing that you need to do in this situation is that you need to pull yourself up and now begin to fight for the future of your children, because those children have been placed in trust in your care by God. And you see, there are all sorts of statistics out there about the children that come from broken homes, and how that they have a tendency to have that sort of situation recur in their lives as well. You've got to make up your mind that your children will not go through this same sort of situation. Make up your mind to pour your life into them, to give your all, to train them in the way of the Lord, and to show them from Scripture what it actually means to have a good, loving relationship, so that they are prepared to face life. Do not allow your children to become a statistic. Make up your mind that you will do everything that you can to raise them in the way that they ought to be raised, and to give them the love that they need to have the best start in life. And then the last thing that I will say to you is this: you need to find a support network for yourself, because it's not an easy place to be in when you don't have the support of a spouse to help you in your marriage. So find yourself a support network. It could be your family, it could be your church, it could be good friends that you have around you, people who you can rely on to be there with you, to stand by you, and to encourage you at times when you are low. I will trust God with you that He will send you the right people who will help you and encourage you through this situation. Well, I hope this has helped you. If this has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook or Twitter. And if you've got a question you would like me to answer, then head on over to tomitalks.com/ask and I'll answer your question next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.